Great to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Western Michigan Broncos. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So Bowling Green's offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Falcons are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Makes the grab, and he'll be brought down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He can't make the catch, had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Western Michigan's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this This guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at on every single snap.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to throw, it's Collins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Converts on 4th down, still going. Touchdown, Bowling Green. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his 1st today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Bring in the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The inside handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. first positive play of the drive here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Dropping back, it's Collins. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and get... Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Running to Green. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Broncos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. They bring the punter onto the field now.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the returner goes down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, BG. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. QB draw. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The Broncos are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires complete on the crosser. At the 35, he's loose. Turning on the Jets. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. One snap coming before they head to the locker room.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Western Michigan.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today.
The Falcons will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. From the gun, running back gets the give. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air, it's Collins. Quarterback moving. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They'll run it from the gun.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They go right back to him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be looking to run. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football, incompletion, move on.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. He's looking downfield to throw. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
If you're laser focused on defense and you're dialed into the quarterback and you're breaking on the football when he throws, you get a lot of tips, you get a lot of deflections, and then it just happens to bounce to your guy, and your guy does the rest, takes it all the way back to the house. Big play by this defense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but Unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 6 over Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Let's go!
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Intercepted for the 11th time.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. The lone back's got it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jones wants to throw it. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day. They're doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted.
That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple of more times. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.